More of the question is, how different would we all be? How different would this whole thing be? How different would the industry be? How different would the wheel roll? Everything would be different.
When the feds raided Puffy's houses, they found tapes with evidence of Kris Jenner being part of some criminal activity.
The moment that you found out that Ray J is on tape having
So long ago, all I remember is everything that we did now when I have kids is just totally different. The whole thing is wacky.
These days, it seems like Diddy might be headed for trouble, but not without company. Rumors swirl that he's been playing a dangerous game, and the Kardashians are supposedly in the mix. Speculations even suggest Kim Kardashian attended Diddy's infamous parties. Now, Ray J seems poised to spill the beans before the authorities get involved. What does Ray J know? And is there truth to Diddy and the Kardashians' alleged collaboration? Let's uncover the truth.
Do you think that's what's happening, or is there another reason why other people ain't speaking out in his defense?
I think a lot of people are just trying to understand what is and what's not.
Diddy's luck hasn't turned around this year. Just when it seemed he was out of one mess, he found himself in another. Unexpectedly, Homeland Security showed up at his door on March 25, 2024. They raided his lavish mansions in Miami and Los Angeles, and it seems they struck gold. Reports claim they uncovered firearms, various electronics, and a stash of food fit for royalty. It was like a scene from a suspense movie. Amid the chaos, someone tried to slip away unnoticed, but the internet detectives caught wind of it all. Speculation went wild when, a day before the raid on Diddy's house, Kim Kardashian unfollowed him on Instagram. Why is this suspicious? Well, Kim had plenty of chances to distance herself from the record executive, like when Cassie filed her lawsuit against him. But choosing to do so now, just before the raid, raised eyebrows among fans. It's almost as if Kim had prior knowledge of the raid. While she's a lawyer, her connections likely aren't that strong. Moreover, Kim's decision to unfollow Diddy hints at an attempt to erase any trace of their relationship.
The drinks were laced, the videotapes were hot, and then at the end of the day, you wake up the next morning, what did I do?
The prevailing theory suggests that Kim might have her own secrets to protect, much like Diddy. Rumors have long swirled about her frequent attendance at Diddy's parties, and if those secrets were to surface, it could spell trouble for the Kardashians. But are fans just speculating wildly based on Kim's Instagram unfollow? Probably not. The Kardashians seem to be scrambling to cover their tracks, but they overlook two key figures, Lou Taylor and Corey Gamble. Both have close ties to Diddy's empire and have been linked to the Kardashians as well. Lou Taylor is widely regarded as a controversial figure in the industry, often likened to the devil. Britney Spears has a personal bone to pick with her, as Taylor played a direct role in orchestrating Spears' conservatorship. According to Britney's memoir, The Woman in Me, if it weren't for Taylor's involvement, Spears might have avoided the turmoil altogether. Britney revealed that before her court battle in 2008, her father and legal guardian at the time, Jamie Spears, formed a close bond with Lou Taylor. Britney even went as far as to say her dad was worshiping Taylor. It was Taylor who planted the idea of conservatorship in Jamie Spears' mind in the first place. According to Britney, she was front and center during the implementation of the conservatorship that would later allow them to control and take over my career. She continued. Lou, who had just started a new company called TriStar Sports and Entertainment Group, was directly involved in calling the shots right before the conservatorship. At the time, she had few real clients. She basically used my name and hard work to build her company. Despite Lou Taylor's attempts to deny any involvement, Britney's lawyers presented a damning collection of emails from 2008 that implicated her in the conservatorship. One email explicitly mentioned Taylor looking forward to collaborating with Jamie Spears' legal team, while another indicated that TriStar, Taylor's company, would serve as a co-conservator of Britney's estate. Taylor's attempts to claim innocence fell flat, and it seems her reputation for shady dealings precedes her. It's clear that her credibility is hanging by a thread, and no one is buying her claims of innocence. Fans are well aware of Lou Taylor's questionable actions, such as using Britney's earnings to promote herself through puff pieces in major Hollywood publications, and charging her legal fees to Britney's estate. But the shadiness doesn't stop there. After successfully putting Spears under conservatorship, Taylor allegedly set her sights on other celebrities. In 2019, Courtney Love accused Taylor of attempting similar tactics on her. Love shared photos of herself in a half-open robe, and when a fan asked if it was true that Taylor, who orchestrated Britney's conservatorship with her father, also wanted to put Love under conservatorship, it raised even more eyebrows. Courtney's response was a resounding yes, but her longer explanation shed more light on the situation. She said, "Lou did try, for a mutated strain of a conservatorship. She and the Geralds made an attempt to control Kurt's name and likeness and all Nirvana songs, 96%, then sell the publishing, by which time I'd be in a conservatorship or more likely, dead." The former Hole singer didn't end up with the same fate as the Baby One More Time hitmaker because she successfully blocked Taylor. However, it didn't stop her from calling those who surround Spears and manage her conservatorship a pack of wolves. "I was successful at blocking only Lou. That's just because I chant a lot, which makes me lucky. But not Spears' buddies. I just looked at Britney's account. There's no point in sticking my neck out for her now. Her pack of wolves almost killed me and my only child," she continued. "I just got away from Sam Lutfi after 8.5 hellish years. Bad as he is, he doesn't hold a candle to those people. I've tried to lobby attorneys for years with a glimmer of humanity to take on Spears' situation, and they always pee out. And frankly, I'm done with it." Lou Taylor's actions extend far beyond targeting Britney Spears and Courtney Love. She not only attempted to seize control of Kurt Cobain's legacy, but also endangered Love and her child in the process. Just how dangerous is she? Well, we've only begun to uncover the depths of her schemes. It's reported that Taylor also tried similar tactics with Justin Bieber. Moreover, in 2010, Michael Lohan, Lindsay Lohan's father, accused Lou Taylor and Dina Lohan, Lindsay's mother, of attempting to put Lindsay under conservatorship just to gain control.
Before we talk about Britney, Mike Lohan, which is the Lohan girl, Lindsay Lohan's daddy, accused Lou Taylor and the mama Dina Lohan for trying to put Lindsay Lohan in a conservative.
Lou Taylor has earned her ominous nicknames for good reason, but despite her shady past, there's no denying her effectiveness in getting things done. She boasts a killer resume, albeit for all the wrong reasons, which makes her precisely the kind of person the Kardashians might be interested in doing business with. And it turns out they are indeed in cahoots. Fans only caught wind of their connection in 2020 when Lou and her company, TriStar Sports and Entertainment, were named in public filings of several Kardashian companies, including Kylie Cosmetics, Kendall Jenner Inc., Cactus Jack Enterprises LLC, and KKW Beauty. But that's not the end of it. In February 2023, Taylor reportedly assisted Kim Kardashian in acquiring a $7.4 million mansion in Malibu. Kim Kardashian didn't just stop at securing a mansion, she also obtained a whopping $48.7 million loan through a trust associated with Lou Taylor's company. It seems the Kardashians heavily rely on Taylor's assistance, as evidenced by Khloe taking out a $7 million loan for her own home with TriStar's help a month later. Then, in April 2023, Kylie Jenner made headlines by securing a $7.5 million mortgage, facilitated by TriStar, to purchase a $36.5 million mansion. Adding to the intrigue, Page 6 uncovered documents revealing Lou Taylor as an agent for service of process for the Kardashian-Jenner family. In simpler terms, she was appointed to receive legal correspondence on behalf of their businesses. The connection between Diddy and the Kardashians becomes clearer when you delve into Lou Taylor's client list. It turns out that Sean "Diddy" Combs is also listed among her clients. Interestingly, Taylor's career started at Uptown Records, where she worked with a management firm called Davos, giving her the opportunity to collaborate with the record label and, subsequently, enter Diddy's circle. And they're still collaborating today. An account on X, Mex-defying, shed light on the alleged ties between Taylor and Diddy, revealing how these connections have been right under our noses. Another tweet highlighted their association with Live Nation, a major corporation in the music industry. But wait, there's more. Diddy and Lou Taylor are also linked to a Christian doctrine that promotes the prosperity gospel and idolizes proximity to celebrities, with one example being church-owned entities. So it seems the web of connections between Diddy, the Kardashians, and Lou Taylor runs deep, encompassing both business and personal ties, and touching upon various industries and ideologies. For those who still doubt the allegations, let's take a look at the latest lawsuit filed against the hip-hop mogul by music producer Lil Rodney Jones. According to Lil Rod, Diddy's running a crazy world filled with cash, power moves, and shady stuff. He's claiming possible messed up rituals, humiliation, and getting shortchanged over 50 grand for his work on the Love record that dropped on September 15th, 2023. Dang, Diddy can't seem to catch a break from these legal storms.
The new allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, a music producer, is accusing hip-hop mogul of him and forcing him to have with prostitutes.
The lawsuit from Jones is no joke, a whopping 70 pages detailing the wild claims. Apparently, Combs, at 54, was trying to push him into accepting a messed-up relationship, which they say is some messed-up norm in the music biz. Represented by attorney Tyrone Blackburn, Jones is also dropping a bomb about a RICO enterprise that didn't keep a close eye on Combs, failing to warn or supervise him. This supposed conspiracy involves heavy hitters in the music game, with Universal Music Group CEO Sir Lucian Grange, ex-Motown CEO Ethiopia Habtemariam, Diddy, his right-hand Christina Korum, and even Diddy's 30-year-old son Justin, all slapped with defendant status in this crazy lawsuit. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Mr. Jones witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer on the Love album, the heavily photo-illustrated suit says. Noting that Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly, the filing asserts that Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio records of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity.
But a lawyer for Combs called the events described in the lawsuit pure fiction. This is now one of several lawsuits filed against Combs in recent months.
In the year and change that Jones was teaming up with Combs on the Love album all over the place, things apparently got pretty wild. He got introduced to some of Diddy's famous buddies, but not all the encounters were sunshine and rainbows. One time he crossed paths with Cuba Gooding Jr., who's no stranger to misconduct accusations. Jones claims the Oscar winner went all handsy, touching, groping, and fondling his legs, thighs, back, and shoulders. When asked about these serious allegations and the whole SA claim against Combs, attorney Sean Hawley didn't hold back, saying Lil Rod is just a liar out for a fat payday with his $30 million lawsuit. Hawley, a partner at Kinsella Hawley Iser Kump Steinsapir LLP, added, his reckless name-dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. We have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. Justin Combs was even more unequivocal in his and his father's defense. A spokesperson stated to Deadline, Justin Combs categorically denies these absurd allegations. They are all lies. This is a clear example of a desperate person taking desperate measures in hopes of a payday. There will be legal consequences for all defamatory statements made about the Combs family. The 70-page lawsuit dropped a lot of names, including someone from Lou Taylor's camp. The lawsuit read, upon information and belief, defendants Lucian Charles GRA, in his capacity as CEO of UMG, authorized Motown Records and Universal Music Group to provide financial resources to defendants Sean Combs and Love Records through wire transfers to defendant Sean Combs and Love Records accountant Robin Greenhill. Upon information and belief, Robin Greenhill ensured the wiring funds transfer or cash payments to workers completed. Who's Robin Greenhill, you ask? Well, not only does she work at TriStar, but she's also been Taylor's associate for a while. Robin was allegedly responsible for surveilling Britney around the clock during her conservatorship. And here's the kicker.
This person right here, who is the CEO of TriStar Sports and Entertainment, and this is her executive whatever person, Robin Greenhill. Trust me, I'm going to get to the connection.
Lou has also been allegedly paying off Diddy's victims using a church slush fund.
This person by the name of Lou Taylor is apparently Diddy's manager. And this Lou Taylor woman is also on the board of Hillsong's church home.
Their ties run deep indeed. We can't forget about Corey Gamble, who is firmly entrenched in the Kardashian circle. For those who don't know, Corey is Kris's boyfriend. They first met at a party in 2014 during a turbulent time between Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. Corey quickly became Kris's knight in shining armor. They've been seen on numerous romantic outings and getaways, and Kris officially introduced Corey to the world on Keeping Up with the Kardashians in March 2015. They're still together as far as we know. Initially, fans didn't pay much attention to Corey, thinking his romance with Kris would fade away. However, it seems Corey might have been the ace up the Kardashian sleeves all along. It turns out he's related to Diddy of all people. Fans uncovered pictures of Gamble at Kim Porter's house on the day she passed away, solidifying his connection to Diddy.
How am I just now finding out? that not only was Corey Gamble extremely close to Kim Porter and Diddy, he was there. He was there.
There's also a picture of Corey and Kim Porter floating around on the internet.
Is Corey Gamble. I have a feeling this man, Corey Gamble, is going to be part of the industry fallout that is happening right now.
What does it all mean? Well, the internet has some thoughts.
Kris Jenner and the Kardashians have had a very long friendship with P. Diddy, and we know by now Kim Kardashian unfollowed P. Diddy 24 hours before his home was raided.
Some fans think that Gamble could be a handler, someone celebrities call in when things go sideways, and they need someone to clean up the mess. It would explain why he's always by Diddy's side, because if there's one man who needs a handler on speed dial, it's Diddy. One person wrote, Corey is a handler and he makes sure to handle all of those girls. I'm sure he used to pimp out Rob, and that's why Rob gained so much weight, because when you were abused, you eat a lot, so people don't find you attractive. This I learned in college. Now, how does Ray J got this tip? When it comes to Ray J and Diddy, they've actually been friends for quite some time, and it's not hard to find several videos and photos of them together online. Ray J is a regular attendee of Diddy's freak-off parties, and he's hinted at Diddy being his role model on several occasions.
Hey, yo, this guy right here, one of the hip-hop entrepreneur young legends. He's in my gang. He gets money. Yes, he does.
Yes, I'm inspired, though. God is good.
Ray J shared his take on why celebs are keeping mum about Diddy's legal troubles. In a video posted by TMZ on YouTube, Ray J chatted with a cameraman about Diddy's ongoing legal battles. When asked why some of Diddy's closest pals haven't spoken up, Ray J gave a pretty reasonable explanation. He wasn't surprised by the silence, suggesting that celebs are just trying to wrap their heads around the serious allegations and waiting to see how it all pans out.
Still a big question mark. Pray for everybody, though. Prayers go up for everybody.
And this is what apparently may have bothered Bossy to claim that he might be Diddy's accomplice. Well, this is not the only incident that led him to the conclusion. Another surprising event that took place in Beverly Hills also concluded the same thing. Ray J's wild night back in May 2014 turned into a total nightmare for him. According to TMZ, the Los Angeles district attorney hit the singer with a whopping 10 charges following a drunken and reckless episode at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It all went down last spring when Ray J got the boot from the swanky hotel's bar due to his drunken antics. Clearly ticked off, he didn't take it well, and things quickly spiraled out of control. He ended up getting arrested after allegedly spitting on a cop and kicking out a window of the police car. Talk about a bad situation getting worse. Now, Ray J faced a laundry list of charges: 4 counts of resisting arrest, 3 counts of A in battery, and 2 counts of vandalism. And to top it off, they threw in a charge of S battery for allegedly brushing against a female patron's rear end during the chaos. The cops think this one's a stretch since it wasn't intentional, but the DA slapped him with it anyway. Tough break. People have suggested that the party was most probably Diddy's, and his recent lawsuits suggest the same thing. In November, Cassie Ventura dropped a bombshell lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs in a New York federal court. The lawsuit paints a disturbing picture, alleging SA, physical A, and some truly shocking claims, like Combs supposedly forcing her into intimate acts with male S workers while he watched. It's heavy stuff, to say the least.
She alleges that, Diddy, he'll make her look online for BBCs for their freak-off sessions. And she say that, in this lawsuit that, Diddy, he enjoyed.
But this isn't the first time Diddy's been in hot water. Despite his attempt to rebrand as Brother Love and even legally changing his middle name to Love, his past is riddled with allegations of violence, dating all the way back to the 90s. While he's never been convicted of a serious crime, accusations have followed him like a shadow. From former partners like Ventura and Gina Huyn, who accused him of A in 2019, to run-ins with industry folks like executive Steve Stout, and even clashes with rappers like J. Cole and Drake, Diddy's reputation isn't squeaky clean, to say the least. Combs' lawyer, Ben Brafman, didn't mince words when responding to the allegations. According to the New York Times, he stated that Mr. Combs vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations. Brafman went on to explain that for the past 6 months, Cassie Ventura had been pressuring Combs for $30 million, threatening to write a damaging book about their relationship if he didn't comply. But there is more to it. In a tragic turn of events, Combs was involved in a celebrity basketball game and concert at City College of New York that ended in disaster. Despite the gym having a capacity of 2,730 people, an overwhelming crowd of up to 5,000 showed up, far exceeding the venue's limits. With insufficient security to manage the chaos, organizers made the tough call to close the doors, triggering panic among those outside. The situation spiraled into a stampede as people rushed the lobby after breaking the gym's doors. The fallout was severe. Then New York City Mayor David Dinkins' administration published a scathing 67-page report titled "A Failure of Responsibility," placing blame on Combs for hiring inadequate and inexperienced security. Combs faced a barrage of lawsuits from the families of those who lost their lives in the tragedy, ultimately settling the last lawsuit in 2000. It was a grim chapter in Combs' career, marked by loss and legal battles. And when basketball is mentioned, an incident is recalled when it was alleged that Jamie Foxx played football with Diddy. Jamie Foxx also shared something very startling. The 90s era was glittery for the R&B industry, but it was also dark and shady at the same time. There were numerous offbeat gatherings and parties going on at almost every club. And most importantly, nearly every party was hosted by celebrities. And at that time, Jamie Foxx was at the top of the list for arranging and promoting some wild and weird parties. And because of these shady truths, Jamie Foxx has now developed a kind of bad behavior in the eyes of the public. And recently, it has even worsened as a girl released a video revealing that Jamie played basketball with Diddy.
Wait a minute, though. What about those pictures that showed up?
What?
Didn't you have some pictures of you playing naked basketball?
At this juncture, rumors have brought to light a stark contrast between Diddy's public persona, which portrays him as a disciplined individual, and the alleged darker aspects of his private life. However, the spotlight has now shifted to Jamie, as allegations suggest his involvement in organizing explicit gatherings. According to sources, Jamie is said to have arranged gatherings where guests engaged in activities of a suggestive nature, with prominent figures from Hollywood reportedly in attendance, participating fervently. Initially, Jamie would invite celebrities to his home under the pretext of a basketball game, only to transition the gathering into a situation where guests were encouraged to disrobe and engage in dancing. However, it appears that Diddy orchestrated a significant manipulation, putting Jamie in a compromising position. In the preceding year, Jamie Foxx was hospitalized under mysterious circumstances, with reports indicating a severe condition. Speculation arose suggesting Diddy's involvement, alleging an attempt to harm Jamie due to the latter's possession of potentially incriminating evidence.
Puffs, man. It's kind of, I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, man. So what I did was, I would show up to the party in my little town.
Jamie in the video claimed that he has footage of Diddy's obscene parties from Beverly Hills in which all sorts of strange things are happening.
I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel, filming this, and it's a pool party that is ridiculous, man.
There's a prevailing belief among some that Jamie possesses concrete evidence capable of severely damaging Diddy's reputation. Speculation suggests Jamie's hospitalization was not a mere coincidence, but a deliberate act, allegedly orchestrated by Diddy in an attempt to eliminate him. Comedian Dave Chappelle has reportedly spoken out about Jamie's situation, implying a sinister plot and condemning Diddy's actions, indirectly referring to him as a monster. P. Diddy is now known as the king of parties for his reputation of hosting the world's most exclusive adult events. Diddy's events and extravagant lifestyle have wowed attendees from Beverly Hills to the Bahamas and beyond. However, you should know that these gatherings are not for the weak heart, and that Jamie Foxx is the first person to have witnessed one in person.
And I look up and I see Dr. Ruth. I don't know if you know who that is. Lady. I see Dr. Ruth. I said, Miss Ruth, could you please come over here? This guy by the name of Sean P. Diddy Combs. I need you to come meet him. I need this for my camera.
Now, the more we find out about Diddy's secret parties, the more unsettling they get. But do you know who was able to dodge Diddy's strange hidden gatherings? 50 Cent. 50 Cent already gave the impression that Diddy is keeping his whereabouts secret when he uploaded a photo showing Diddy and Rick Ross performing on stage together. Because of the angle at which the photograph was taken, it appeared as though the two were kissing. Moreover, he also uploaded a picture of P. Diddy wearing a pink t-shirt and hugging a man who was also dressed in pink and wrote, "If it ain't making me money, making me better, or making me happy, ain't making time for it." And we can see they are clearly posing weirdly. In addition, there have been other instances in which it has been shown that Diddy would intentionally target young male rappers, and he would push anyone around him into engaging in S activity with him.
Telling me we got a kick in this. He's like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the this just saying? I got away from him because I was like, this.
To put it simply, Diddy is an odd creature, and unusual things excite him. From his past incidents, we can see that his favorite way of luring male rappers is to offer them to go on shopping with him. It seems like he is using shopping as a subtle way to let the other person know that he finds them S attractive.
He said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me to take...
So, 50 Cent was staggered to the core when Diddy asked him for shopping. But fortunately, 50 Cent is a man of nerves, and he cannot be lured that easily. And ultimately, he was successful in escaping from the scene. 50 Cent couldn't make it to Diddy's parties, but there are people who are more open than 50 Cent and Jamie Foxx. For years, 50 Cent has consistently criticized Diddy, not hesitating to call out the "I'll be missing you" singer on social media whenever the chance arises. He has gone as far as making jokes about Diddy's S, indicating the depth of their ongoing feud. 50 Cent didn't hold back in sharing his thoughts on Diddy's recent lawsuit settlement with Cassie, taking to Instagram on Friday, November 17th. In a now-deleted post, the G-Unit label head and television producer seemed to suggest that Diddy's troubles were just beginning. LOL. He paid that money real quick. Should have done that before the sharks saw the blood in the water, and here they come in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every woman he put his hand on, he wrote in the caption. Prior to this, 50 Cent, known for his ongoing jabs at Diddy, took to Twitter on Thursday, November 16th, appearing to take another swipe at the bad boy mogul. "Damn, brother love, brother love, brother love, you out here looking crazy as a MFLMAO," he captioned the photo. So as you can see how Diddy uses his power to do anything and how it is all interconnected. All these speculations led to another one that Kim Kardashian might be involved with Diddy. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.